Alex, do you feel like because of the language barrier that there has been a miscommunication, or do you feel like there really is bad blood after all of these run-ins with Magomed in the last 2 weeks?
Dado, não sei qual que é a pressão que ele está tendo, isso aí só ele pode responder.
Yeah, there is a rivalry. I think he's bothered by me. It's not on my part, but you know what happened at the PI, and then you know sometimes I'll see him, he'll move somewhere else. So it feels like he's bothered, but I can't answer for him.
I'm just curious, how's fight week and just preparation been like this? And I asked Alex this yesterday. Has this been kind of a more annoying buildup just because of everyone's always asking about the PI situation and the greasing stuff and the first fight? Is this are you ready to get through the Alex Pereira chapter of your life?
Увлечение, да.
Honestly, it doesn't bother me too much. The biggest thing, the most important thing is to make sure that this whole week goes safely, no injuries, no problems. And then the rest of the stuff, the build-up, all of this talk, all of this hype, that's just, entertainment, basically.
Bruce Buffer has only introduced 3 fighters as the one, the only. He's done that for Conor McGregor, John Jones, and you. How special did it feel when he announced you as the one, the only?
Com certeza fiquei muito feliz.
To be honest, at the time I didn't understand it because I don't understand English. But, people told me afterwards, and, a lot of this is very new to me, even MMA. So I understood the importance of that, how special it was.
If he does come out more aggressive, I'm sure you think that plays into your hands. Like it'll be better for you, more beneficial for you, because you said, you think this fight will be much easier. So I guess realistically, how do you see the fight playing out?
Если так сказать.
Я жду так долго, можно сказать.
Yeah, absolutely. If he starts being aggressive, that only benefits me. I enjoy that. I like when the opponent pressures forward because that plays up to me. That plays up to my plan. So, but obviously on my side, I also am not going to sit back and wait for his aggression. I'm also going to bring the fight to him, and I think that this is going to be something that all of you expect, the aggressive fight, the new type of fight, and I think that everybody will enjoy what we see on Saturday.
You always have such a calm and confident demeanor during your fights. Given that this is an instant rematch and you are trying to get the belt back, during all your training and all this build-up, do you feel some sort of chip on your shoulder?
O que eu corrigi agora e o quanto eu evoluí.
I don't think so. I think that, obviously I'm here to win. We can't control everything, but I'm here to win. And I think that in the last fight, I wasn't able to show a lot. And now this time I had time to really prepare. And I think I'm going to be able to show everything that I've improved and everything I've been learning.
On the Countdown show, one of your coaches said about Alex that he was like an old kickboxer who's slow and doesn't have like the true knockout power. I'm just wondering if you agree with that assessment about Alex.
Мы подтвердим это.
If this is what my coach said, then yes, I agree with it, and we're going to make sure to prove it.
Yesterday I was speaking with Magomed Ankalaev, and he said me that you two guys has all closed all the questions outside the octagon, and he has no problems with shaking your hand. So are you ready to shake his hand after the fight?
Não sei.
I don't know.
And if you win this fight, it'll be 15 undefeated, 15 in a row undefeated in the UFC. That would tie Islam Makhachev and Kamaru Usman for the third longest streak behind John Jones and Anderson Silva. I know Khabib said you were one of the greatest Russian fighters in UFC history, but if you do that, where do you think you would fit among the greatest fighters overall in UFC history?
Идти на заслуженный отдых.
I haven't thought specifically about where do I rank as the greatest, whether people call me one of the greatest or not. Right now, I still have goals that I still have to achieve in the UFC. I want to make sure to cement my legacy here at light heavyweight. I want to defend the belt a couple more times. Then I want to go up to the heavyweight. I want to get the belt from there and then potentially go to my well-deserved rest. So whether or not somebody calls me as one of the greatest or not, this is up to them. This is not something I think about.
If you achieve all that, it would have to be a resume of one of the greatest. Do you think heavyweight champion as well, if you defend that belt, that kind of puts you at number one?
Я думаю, что если ты добьешься всех этих целей, которые ты сейчас озвучил, то наверняка ты будешь одним из лучших, если не лучшим бойцом в истории.
Ну все, планы такие есть, посмотрим.
That's the plan. We'll see what happens.
In breaking down this fight, UFC heavyweight champion Tom Aspinall was saying that he thought you've gotten favorable matchups until you ran into Ankalaev, and the result kind of proved he was a bad matchup for you. I'm just curious if you think that is fair or an unfair analysis, and just your response to Tom.
Então, eu não consigo entender.
Yeah, you know, we're talking about the biggest organization in the world. I'm a guy who comes from kickboxing. I had no grappling experience, literal experience in MMA, and we're talking about the highest level of the sport. So if you were to put the worst guy in the UFC against me, I would be at a disadvantage. So that makes no sense.